There's another thing to add about guides, is that your guides are always speaking to you. It's never a time when they're not speaking to you. It's just we have forgot how to listen. We have forgot to listen to the folds of silence or trust ourselves or our own intuition. There's always so much doubt and fear. And so this is something that is really important to consider when working with your guides, is that they already are there. And how do they communicate? Do they communicate through geometry? Do they communicate through numbers? Do they communicate through colors and visions or feelings? So you have to just understand there is more than one way to communicate, and guides are excellent in that way with doing the exercise of your development of self. Again, that helps to connect with yourself when you're a child. This is a very good way to connect with your guides in a pure ones like that. Another good way to connect with your guides is to write. Write to be intimate with yourself, by which I mean to explore yourself on a level where it is better be a platform for you to be honest with yourself, to write to comfort yourself. And what's interesting is when you start to write in this way, then it opens up for you to connect with parts of yourself that you were not aware you had. They were there, but now the awareness is coming into play, and you'll find that there is, within the comfort, I mean, this is where my poetry also came from as well. It was like me comforting myself, but then there was more depth to it, more insight that came from just a surrender, I think, and allowance to write and be and say whatever I want, however I want, but also with consideration and for the best intent for everyone. But an allowance also to be myself, that there was nothing wrong with, the place where you can be able to share who you are and what you know without the judgment. So it's very important to not have any judgment as well. Let it flow and see what kind of gems come from you. And when I encourage people to write the way that I do, or when they get the idea through my blogs or my poems or even my websites, it's everywhere, that I'm really impressed. I'm really proud of the things that they're writing. It's absolutely beautiful stuff. And it sounds heaven, so